Hi everybody, how are you? I'm not Steve Kaufman, but today we're going to talk about languages. So today I want to really touch upon a really interesting topic which called language goals. About my language goals and how many languages I want to learn and how many I want to speak and etc. So mainly what I'm doing right now and what are my languages, what I'm focusing right now and what are the languages what I speak right now and etc. So first of all, I have two mother tongues, Kazakh and Russian. I speak both of them. For me, both of them are mother tongues and I acquired them naturally. Yeah, living in a bilingual environment because Kazakhstan was the part of the Soviet Union, so that's why people speak two languages. So it's totally okay in Kazakhstan. So then the first foreign language was English. So I started to learn English at school, but I failed in that time because I wasn't interested in. So then I entered university and I just put all of my efforts in learning English. So that's why after the 3 years I speak English very well, and it took me 3 years and it was really hard actually. But I'm really glad with I'm really happy with my level in English language. Of course, it's not perfect, and I haven't visited any kind of English speaking country. But despite on this fact, I speak very well, I think. So then my Spanish. I started to learn Spanish in the second half of the second course in the university. We had a Spanish teacher, but the traditional methods are useless actually, and I haven't learned Spanish in the university. I just went to the one shop and I bought one book which was kind of self-education, which was the book which is designed to learn Spanish by yourself. And I bought it and I just started to learn everyday Spanish. But no, not every day. Indeed, I was learning Spanish once a week. But every Thursday I was learning Spanish, and I was dedicating whole of my day for Spanish, and it was okay because every day I was also I watched a lot of videos in Spanish. Every day I was watching the videos in Spanish using the YouTube, and once I was doing grammar, reading the text. It was the Thursday. So then after the 2 years of learning and there were some pauses in language learning, but now after the 2 years and a half I speak very well Spanish. I think I have the upper intermediate, but I haven't any certificate because I couldn't pass it due to the pandemic. But I think in the next year I will try to pass DELE exam. Maybe I will try to pass for C1. I will apply for C1 and etc. So nowadays I just watching I have my favorite YouTubers who are Spanish speakers, and I watch them, I follow them, and every day I watch a lot of Spanish videos and I listen podcasts and etc. As well as I'm reading some books in Spanish, and so generally I'm quite satisfied with my level in Spanish because I've learned it by myself, and I made several videos in Spanish, and in future I will be making a lot of videos in Spanish because I like this language. This is the language which actually opened my eyes into the world of the polyglots. Thanks to the Spanish, I started to love learning languages. So this is the 4 languages what I speak right now in the 2021. Nonetheless, I have other 2 languages what I'm studying, what I'm learning right now, currently. Yeah. So those are languages. First is the Italian. So Italian I started to learn in January in this year. So in the 2021 January. Now it's been almost 6 months how I started to learn Italian, and I don't know, actually it was easy for me because I knew Spanish, but I don't know, I think, well, of course it passed only 6 months, and 6 months are not enough to speak one language very well, and so I understand it, but I'm not so satisfied. Like, it's the really it's the crisis time for me. It's kind of crisis time. It always happens in language learning. Crisis time, when you don't feel progress. You're learning for a long time and you don't feel the progress. You don't see the results, and it's really disappoints you. And sometimes you want to leave it. You want to stop learning, just throwing the trash. But I believe in the process. I know that I should make the same thing over and over again. I know that I just have to keep doing the same thing. And the important thing here is you should believe in the process, what you do every day, because it's really important. Maybe one of the important part of the language learning. If you don't believe in the process, if you don't believe in yourself, so you will fail at language learning. But I know that, well, I could learn the Spanish and the English, and it took me several years, so why not Italian? What's the special with the Italian? I know that I can do it, and every person, they're not talented, they learn it. A lot of people learn Italian, a lot of people learn Chinese, so why couldn't you learn Spanish? Yeah, why couldn't you learn Italian? Yeah, so what's the minuses you have? So I think that we are all people, we are all same, we have the same ability, the same brain, we are the human being, and I know that I can do it. So what I'm doing with my Italian, actually I'm listening the podcast every day, at least 15 minutes, and also if I don't listen podcast, if I don't find the podcast, I tend to watch the videos in YouTube in Italian. So in order to kind of acquire the language. And the second thing is, currently I'm learning the short stories of Ollie Richards. So these are the really mini stories, are really interesting, and when you read it, you forget that it's the foreign language, because you're just following the plot. Yeah, you just want to know what will happen next. So I think it is really acquiring the language, and it's been 6 months. So well, soon I will do one video for YouTube only in Italian. But overall, I think I speak I have pre-intermediate level in Italian. So and that's all with my Italian. And now the German. So I started to learn German 1 month ago, and I tried another method, really famous in polyglot community. It is the Assimil. But I'm using the Assimil, which was published in 2008. It's quite old, because nowadays I know that there is another version, a new version, but I could find it only the version which version of 2008. So I'm quite satisfied with that. I'm using the Assimil. I have the book. Well, I finished 20 lessons, and there are left another 80 lessons. And as the Assimil says, that as the founders of the Assimil say that if you finish the whole book, 100 lessons, you will have more or less intermediate level, conversational level in intermediate. Yeah. So, and I believe it. So I don't know that maybe I will not have like strong intermediate or upper intermediate. I know it, because in 4 or 5 months you can't done it, and you can do it. And but I believe that I will have pre-intermediate level, and it's quite hard language, and I'm not learning grammar. I'm just naturally acquiring the language, listening the dialogues. So listening the dialects and reading these dialects, and I'm acquiring the language, and I'm really satisfied with my German, and I'm just really glad with the method. I like it. I like this method, Assimil, and when I finish it, I'm planning that I will listen the podcast in German, and as well as I will be reading the short stories of Wally Richards, and maybe perhaps in near future I will buy another ASML, which is more for intermediate level. So these are my 6 languages, and these 6 languages I want to speak in the 2023. After the 2 years, I want to speak 6 languages. It's the Kazakh, Russian, English, Spanish, Italian, and German. I think it's quite enough 2 years for achieving the upper intermediate level in any language. So that's why I hope that I will be speaking 6 languages by the 2023, by the 2024 or 2023. So but in generally another language what I want to learn is Arabic. Actually, I started Arabic. I learned Arabic for 2 weeks. In the January, I just tried it. I just wanted to know what the language is, how it sounds. So I've learned the just alphabet and the basic phrases, and I know that after the 2023, in the 2023, I will start learn Arabic. It will be my 7th language. So guys, and just the main my language goals is to speak 7 languages by 2025. Just and at the end of the 2025, I want to speak 7 languages. It's the Kazakh, Russian, English, Spanish, Italian, German, and Arabic. But Arabic, I'm going to start in 2023. Just nowadays, I'm not learning it, but I was thinking that I'm going to learning it through applications, for example, Drops or Duolingo. I wanted that learn it by applications, just dedicating 5 or 10 minutes per day, and I want to do it for 2 years, just building the foundation for me, that when I will really start learning Arabic intensively in 2023, I think it will be more easier for future me. So so guys, this is my plan actually for 2025, and thank you. I think that's all. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe and put the like and leave the commentaries, and see you soon. Be healthy. Bye.